If you're a normal or functioning member of society, then you're probably unaware that a live-action adaptation of Loud House has been made. I know I was, and that's why I'm doing this video a year or two after it's come out. But I guess that doesn't really matter since no one watches it. So, I guess just pretend that this live-action adaptation is a new subject that I'm the first to hop onto. Now, I don't want to shit on this show too much because I did enjoy The Loud House a lot as a kid. I'm surprised they're still making episodes. Actually, I just started college this year. That's why my room's so bare. I brought all my stuff over to college. And I was walking by the bars, and this girl who I knew from 5th grade recognized me, and we started talking, and she said, "Didn't you have a crush on that one Loud House character?" So that's what I'm remembered by. But I guess unlike most people watching this show, I'm not a pedophile. I like women my own age. But I guess the pedophile thing could also be said about the people making the show. I was looking for an episode, and I went to the Nickelodeon YouTube channel. And I couldn't find an episode, but like there were a bunch of just compilations. Like Lincoln's best pranks and shit like that. But I'm gonna choose the episode Lincoln's disastrous chore day with Clyde, quote unquote, the chore thing, the really Loud House. That's what it's called. And I'm choosing this one because he's doing the soy jack face in it. So yeah.
Let's go, everybody! Picture time!
Okay, so there's like 5 seconds of an intro. I remember the original intro was pretty good, but they made this intro 5 seconds. Like, and I feel like if they put more effort in, they could have made a pretty cool intro there, live action. I would have liked to see that, but whatever.
This house is a greasy, grimy mess.
Chore day.
But that grease and grime is no match for the Loud family. Because we are a what? Starts with a T.
Tired.
Rhymes with dream.
I had a dream that Dad was marching around waving an old nasty toilet brush at us.
That's not a dream, Lenny. You're awake.
Okay, team. Team was the word I was looking for.
FYI, this toilet brush is brand new. Now it's time to hand out assignments.
Oh, that's not the new one.
Alright, the actor that plays the dad, like, he's pretty good. I like him a lot. But also, like, the live action adaptations of the characters, like the costume designs and everything like that, it is really good. Like, I'm probably gonna be making fun of this show a ton, and I already am. But I do want to go on the record as saying, like, the live action adaptations, like, the characters, like, they look like the original show. Like, the costumes are spot on, and, like, it's kind of the way their characters look, like their hair and faces. They're just very accurate of the original drawings, and I think that's pretty cool.
It turns out if you do a job really bad, the grown-ups will get frustrated and just do it for you.
Lincoln is fucking Greg Heffley. Lincoln is Greg Heffley. Like, he even kind of looks like that new kid Greg Heffley, like in that really bad, like, new movie. Lincoln is just Greg Heffley. He's like, oh, if you do it really bad, the adults won't make you do it again. That's like what Roderick said. They're copying off of Dire Wimpy Kid.
I'm sorry, I have to go to work. Hi. Apparently the town librarian is shaving his mustache for the first time in 40 years. That's front page news.
That thing's glorious.
Do you want me to take Lily with me? I mean, keeping all these kids on task and taking care of a toddler, that is a lot on your plate, sweetie.
You kidding? I got this. Trust me.
Last time you said trust me, I had to poop in the woods.
What?
True story.
I just don't want her to get lost in the shuffle.
Without sounding like some sort of, like, sex pervert, the mom is very attractive in the show. I like the mom. The dad is a lucky man.
Time for Operation Do a Bad Job at Chores so Dad will get frustrated and do my chores for me.
Looking good, Link. Couldn't do a better job myself.
We'll see about that.
I know he's a kid, but already I kind of want to, like, put a pair of gardening shears through Lincoln's rib cage and then step on his teeth and then crushes cranium with a cinder block.
Aren't we supposed to be cleaning the kitchen?
I've decided we're going to watch Vampire Bloodbath 9 instead. I'm going to watch it in the basement so no one will find us.
A scary movie in the scariest part of the house?
Cool. You're afraid, aren't you?
I'm not afraid.
It's not your fault. Not everyone is drawn to the dark underworld of the unknown.
Okay, they're trying to do Wednesday Addams' character. Like, they're just ripping off Wednesday Addams. Like, I know that this character came out before that fucking Wednesday show. But the way that this live action character's acting, it's just Wednesday Addams. Like, it is a copy of Wednesday Addams. Like, and I think the Wednesday show is stupid. But, like, it's a copy off Wednesday Addams.
Good gravy, where's Lily?
Oh, Dad already lost Lily and he told Mom he'd watch her. Excited to see how this one unfolds.
And this is?
I decided if I don't make it as a professional athlete, I need a backup plan, so I'm practicing to be a sports announcer.
It's probably child services.
I really like I like that the dad knows that 11 kids in the house is a bad idea and that child services is probably on his ass. Like, I like that the show doesn't pretend that that's not existent. I haven't seen much of the live action, but I really want it to be about, like, them trying to dodge child services and stuff like that, and, like, CPS. I think that would make the show a lot funnier.
You guys find Lily, I'll cover. Make a hole!
I think the lesbian was just playing Roots Radicals by Rancid. Okay, she's into actual punk music. I can't even criticize. I know in the show she's into that fucking, like, rip-off combination Ozzy Osbourne and Mick Jagger, but listens to Rancid.
Unfortunately, today is chore day, so Lincoln's not available.
Right, but Lincoln broke the fancy glasses, so you told him it would be easier if you just did it yourself. Like always.
Oh. Is that what happened?
Hey, Dad, you might want to clean the fancy glasses yourself. I think some of them are busted.
Oh, something's busted, all right, and his name is Lincoln Loud.
She's right. Clyde just told me about your little plan so you can get out of chore day. So, I've decided that you'll be doing all of the yard work.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Lincoln was, like, trying to lie to his dad and, like, breaking their fancy glasses. And he's mad that Clyde, like, accidentally revealed that Lincoln, like, did it on purpose. Like, he's mad at Clyde. When Clyde, like, one, he didn't even snitch, it was on accident. And two, Lincoln's, like, being a little shit. So, I don't know. I mean, he looks like Greg Heffley, and he's doing the soy jack face, so it makes sense.
Knock, knock. Who's there? I have to pee. I have to pee who? This isn't a joke, Lisa. I really have to pee. I'm conducting a high-level scientific experiment, and you don't have the clearance. What about Lily? She's here as an apprentice. Frankly, she's our only hope of having another scientist in this family. Fine. I'll use the bushes.
So then they got Sue from the middle. Like, it's just Sue from the middle. Like, that is all I see with this.
Sweet mother of science! I've stabbed Lily into oblivion!
The thing that I wasn't expecting is, that she kills the fucking baby. I think that's funny. But I wasn't expecting it. The show is better than I thought it was gonna be. I can't crap on this show too much. It's honestly decent. Because, that kid killed a baby in it.
You want this thing to go really fast?
there's this part where they're so one of their sisters that looks like, I don't know, she's probably like racist or something. She like I can't say one of their sisters that like Lincoln had to go out and do yard work because he kept breaking the glasses, and he had one of his sisters trick out the lawnmower to make it go really fast. And in this part, the lawnmower, they're riding it down the street, but it's so obvious that they're just on a regular lawnmower and they sped up the footage, and it looks really funny.
I'm gonna have to take you boys downtown and book you.
Book us? That's what they do before they throw people in jail. We're good kids, I promise. Lincoln, show 'em.
Please stop doing that.
Attention all cars. Auntie Pam's ice cream truck has been hijacked by Milkshake Marty and the Custard Gang.
I'm on my way. Hold on, boys.
One thing I forget about kids shows is that, like, because I haven't watched kids shows in so long, and like, they kind of have to like have fake criminals. Like, there's people don't really just like rob banks with like a big sack over their shoulder. It's like they had to do Milkshake Marty and the Custard Gang instead of like, oh, I gotta take these kids along to this methed out couple that drowned their baby in the bathtub and are shooting at the police outside their house. Like, they can't be realistic like that, so they gotta be like the Milkshake Marty.
The reason I called another family meeting is to inform you all that I'm going to find Lily. I'm also going to find Lola, Lucy, and Lincoln. Where is Lana?
This is a sports update with Lynn Loud. Dad has now lost not 4, but 5 of his 11 children. How do you feel about the events that have transpired? Back to you, Dad.
Mama's gonna kill me. I don't think this could get any worse. Where is Luann?
So you're telling me you lost the doorknob and we're stuck down here with the Mesopotamian monster? Well, at least I get a break from Lynn's nonstop sportscasting.
Boo! The crowd did not like that one.
So remember whenever the kid accidentally killed the baby? Well, they think that the baby's in some other dimension. The baby's fine. It's actually just like crawling around or some shit. But they think that it's in another dimension that it got zapped into, so now they're all looking for it. But for some reason, the kids keep going downstairs with the horror kid and the pink dress kid. And the dad is just losing track of all of his children because he's a horrible dad. And the mom really deserves someone better because he just keeps doing it. And if the mom needs someone to step up, then I'm always here.
You still have to pay the speeding ticket.
We can't afford that. We're not rich.
My dad's do okay.
Then I guess you boys can pay your debt to society in another way.
Ma'am?
We're gonna get out of this with my original plan.
You're doing it all wrong. Just go on home. I'll do it myself.
For any kids watching this show, vandalizing and trashing a police station, that is not how that would go. Okay, maybe for the white kid, but for the black kid, that's not how that would go. Yeah, don't trash a police station for your own good.
Where is everybody? Oh no!
What?
Don't you see what's happened? Milkshake Marty got his revenge!
But he's in jail. I saw it with my own eyes.
He must have had some henchmen on the outside. They came in and crushed my whole family up in a milkshake and drank them.
I like how for this, it was like, oh, having somebody rob a bank or be like any real crime, that's too dark. So we gotta have a guy that just steals ice cream. Just like, so it's appropriate for the kids, you know? But then they go right to being like, he just ground my family up to death and then cannibalized them. So it's like they were going the appropriate route with the guy that just steals ice cream, but then he just grinds up like children, like into a paste and then eats them. I feel like a guy like robbing a bank or something would be more appropriate than that.
I know that I did wrong, but if you just give me my family back, I promise to clean this entire house. And I'll never try to get out of doing chores again, because nothing means more to me than my family.
Hi.
Well, that only took 1,000 hours. Guess we should start cleaning the rest of the house.
Why is Clyde cleaning? Like, are they making Clyde clean even though he's not in the family and didn't do anything? Or is he just like really loyal to Lincoln? I don't know. So, thoughts on the show? It's not terrible. Like, it's honestly, if I was like 10, I would have loved this show. Like, I usually hate it when people are like, oh, it's just a kid's show, it can't be bad. You say this show sucks, but it's for kids. Because, like, there's a lot of kid shows that are older that I still like. But, like, this show, I really think that if I was a kid, and I wasn't like, oh, that's so cringe or something, like, I would like it. Because it's well done, I mean, the acting's decent, like, the characters, like, look and sound, like, very similar to the original animated characters. I think they did a great adaptation of it. And it flows pretty well, like, a lot happens in it in just 20 minutes. So, I think the show's pretty good. I'm not going to be crapping on it. Like, I know I make fun of it for fun, but honestly, I would say it's one of the better, like, Nickelodeon sitcoms that have come out in the past 5 to 10 years. So, yeah, if you're, like, 10, go watch the Loud House live action show, or the animated show, because the animated show is better. But, watch either of those.
Hey, honey, how was your day? I made your favorite pot roast, and I lost all of our children.